Hello, I'm Linda McCarty, and today I would like to show you how to put together the SONOR trolley. It's just like Christmas morning. You now have your SONOR trolley, so let's unpack it. So let's go ahead and connect the connecting tube into one of the foot parts. Now, to extend it, you just pull it out like this, and you can tell there are markings on there to know how far to extend it. We're just going to put it right here, and we're going to put it inside this hole right here. I like to have the screw facing up, and then I need to tighten it into here. Now I'm going to turn it this way. So if this hole seems too small for the end of this tube, make sure you loosen up the thumb screw more to give it that room. And then just tighten it up like that. That's it for the base. Now to put the risers in, you want to make sure that this rounded side is facing the outside. Again, make sure it's loose enough so this can go in. And right now, just pick any level you want, and then do the same for this side. The rounded part faces the outside. And just like on the connecting tube, make sure this retainer is pulled back so you have enough room to put this in. And tighten it up. And there you go, you've got the base finished, and then you can figure out where to put these and then mark them wherever you decide to have the height, so you have it available if you have to ever take these down. Now let's put those adapter pieces on so you can actually put the instruments on them. If you have the smart barred instruments, you are so lucky. You will get in a separate package the bars right here. If you have the traditional SONOR barred instruments, you'll get these adapters as well as a set of bars that are very close to these. Let's start with the smart ones first. So with the smart bars, all you have to do is unzip this plastic bag, and look at, they give you this Allen wrench. That's the only tool you need for this right now. And inside, you just have 2 bars, that's it. So all we have to do is attach them to each side, like this. So let's go ahead and attach it. All you have to do is just undo this one. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Doesn't matter which direction this goes, but we do want the rounded part on top. Line it up with those holes, and then put this back in. That's it. Now just do the other side. So now we have the trolley ready for an instrument. So let's grab one. So here's a smart xylophone. And if you notice, there are clips on each side that fit just right on top of here. If I were you, I would put your clips from the larger end first, so you don't have to have it so heavy. There we go. And there we go. Now, I made this loose so I could adjust it so that I could just hold the one side up and then push down, and then I'm going to tighten this, okay? Now, it's kind of short just for this video, but you'll want to put it the correct height that you feel is best for your students. You can use the tape measurer, you can use a level, or just eyeball it. So let's get the SONOR trolley ready for the traditional bass instrument. So the only difference, it's a little bit narrower than the smart one, but there are more holes here. And what that does is give you flexibility if you want to put the chromatic bass bars on as well. You'd actually use 2 trolleys, and you'd move these over a little bit. But we're going to put them right in the center for our purpose today. So remember to put it on the inside. And what we do is put that screw in. There we go. Let's do the other side. Take these out. Back in. There we go. Let's go ahead and put the adapters on the instrument. Now, this is what they look like. It doesn't matter which direction they go, but you'll notice that there is a slot right up here, and there are 3 notches. What you want to do is put this adapter on so it's vertical, straight up and down, not going with the way this part is here, okay? So I'm gonna just use this thumb screw, and I'm going to have this one be in the right notch. I'm not going to tighten it all the way because I want to tighten it more when it's on the bar. So we just repeat the process over here. This time it's going to be in the leftmost notch. So these are vertical now. They are not angled with the brackets. And now all you have to do is put the other 2 on the other side. Now it's time to put the instrument on the trolley. Remember, the adapters can go either way, but make sure each set on the same side are matching, otherwise it won't line up correctly on the bar. Now your instrument is ready to play. Now you can see how easy it is to put together the SONOR trolleys. Now, whenever you need to store your instruments, remember the Smart Series instruments can be stacked 5 high. And then you can just nestle the trolleys together so they really don't take up much space. A side note is that the Smart Series instruments all have the same dimensions for the resonator box. So it doesn't matter which trolley it goes on when you're ready to put them back on. Now for the bass instruments, I like to keep them on the trolleys. I just oil the wood bars or wipe down the metal bars for the metallophones, and I wrap them in butcher paper, put them in there, and they're ready for me the following year when it's time to get started again. This is a great way to use your classroom as efficiently as possible and keep those instruments out so that your students can play them at a moment's notice. So go ahead and get those trolleys for all of your SONOR instruments. Thanks for watching.